Now we're going to talk about safety strategies and some ways that we support and implement those in our program. Things like emergency medical and first aid procedures, what we do to maintain a risk-free environment outside and inside, and then also how we can practice our policies on preventing and identifying and reporting child abuse and neglect. I'm going to try to be a little bit quicker because my last video was longer, but I felt like it was a lot of good information that is going to be useful to teachers needing to implement these strategies in their classroom and seeing what they look like on a day-to-day basis and routine. So the first thing we do is make sure that myself and my pair are trained in Heart Saver Pediatric Adult CPR and First Aid and AED. I know it's kind of hard to see with the glare, but that's our certificates on our parent board. We make sure that all of our emergency drills are posted, our fire drill, our tornado drill, emergency procedures. We also keep a log where we do drills every month. We also have our choking and first aid posters up. We have one of these devices to use for choking. And again, in our food prep area, we have another poster for CPR, first aid. To keep our indoor environment safe, we make sure, usually when I get here in the morning, I do a quick scan of our classroom. I'm checking every center to make sure that there is nothing dangerous, no toys that are broken. I'm checking my recall list that I receive to make sure that we have no toys that are on there. Everything is in kind of just in good repair. So I just do kind of a quick walkthrough every morning, make sure everything is in its place, nothing's sticking out, there's no safety hazards for children. And I'm also just constantly making sure that my environment is set up in a safe way, defined areas, but also creating open spaces so that they have room to play without running into friends. Making sure, there's no sharp objects out. To maintain a safe outdoor space, we do keep a first aid bag down here that we take outside with us. It has our first aid kit as well as tissues, gloves, disposable ice packs, anything like that that we may need on the playground. I also keep a checklist where I'm constantly checking the playground to make sure that there's no beehives, things on it that could be unsafe. I'm checking the slides to make sure nothing's cracked, no areas where kids can get splinters. So this is my safety check. So our policies and procedures for identifying, reporting, and preventing child abuse is the first thing that we do is we make sure that we are certified in mandated reporter online training. So that is my certificate. And then also my para. We do post these on our parent boards to communicate to parents that we are certified in that. So staying up to date on that training gives us the knowledge to recognize anything that we might see that would indicate that there might be child abuse. We would document that. If we see anything that we need to report, we would follow through and take the proper steps to report that.